How's it going, guys? This is Legendary Nats coming at you live. Well, not really live, but we're gonna continue on with our mission of taking on Ornstein and Smo in this area. We're gonna finally be taking on the boss. So let's go ahead and become human, and you're gonna see a lot of summon signs. As I just said, a lot of summon signs. And there's a chance that we'll actually get invaded whenever I summon some of these guys, because people are just really adamant about invading in this area. And it's actually quite funny when they do invade. When I was in here doing some stuff, someone had invaded me, and it was hilarious. The guy just ended up getting wrecked. So, we're gonna wait until our second summon boy comes in here, and then we're gonna get on our way of taking on the, oh, I guess that other guy kind of disappeared. Let's bring this one. And there it is! Let's see if we can be sneaky about this. Oh, yep, he got me. That guy was extremely powerful. That guy was extremely powerful. That's the problem with this area. If you try actually doing anything whenever it comes to summons, you're going to end up having a pretty bad time. So, let me pop my last Estus and see if I can make it to the boss this time. I mean, not my last Estus. You guys know what I mean. And we're going to also change our covenant to the Warrior Sunlight. I don't know why I wasn't the Warrior Sunlight before, but we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna reverse our hollowing, and let's see if we can not get invaded. Let's see. We'll bring you. That person has a Black Knight sword. And let's see if we're going to end up getting invaded again. I have a feeling we are that quickly. It's actually surprising. One of the times that I did get an invader, it didn't actually show them. So we shall see if we get invaded again. We're gonna wait for this other summon. Oh wow, he got really hurt, or she. Let us head on out. That's usually where they pop in. There we go. See if we can get our other bro to come along. I love having summons. They can be so entertaining at times. Oh. Oh. Well, never mind. I guess he's gone. Oh well. We have another summon sign right here. And then we have our boy Solaire as well, which is awesome. I wouldn't mind summoning him. Oh my gosh. These naked runners, guys. We'll summon someone, just because I enjoy having summons with me. And this is a special boss fight right here. This particular boss fight is very, very strong, and it's against Ornstein and Smo. So you have 2 bosses during that time. So let's see if I can actually heal. No, I don't have the ability to heal, which sucks. So let's go ahead and go on through. Wow. Smo is just not playing games right now. What? Okay. And they do understand that I want to kill Smo because one is trying to keep Ornstein taken care of right now. Smo is a very big boy. A very big boy. But this is typically how you end up handling Ornstein and Smo whenever you have summons with you. Typically, you want to tell them which one you want to kill first before you do the other. Because you get a special item for killing one or the other. You don't really get a special item for both. So the only way to actually, like right now we're about to kill Ornstein, but if I was wanting to get Smo's gift after killing him, I would have to go through New Game Plus. And really, Ornstein gets his power to be able to grow bigger. And you have to be very careful. Ornstein is still pretty quick when he is like this. Don't hit him. Let's see. You see, he still kind of moves pretty quick. And he ends up gaining a new ability whenever he turns into... Oh gosh, I'm really lost. Sometimes being locked on is not always best. But he gains a new ability whenever he turns into Giant Ornstein. He has the ability to actually do the butt slam that Smo can do. And it seems that he becomes immune to damage. It seems like there's some lag. Oh no. You see that? That's what he ends up gaining whenever he ends up becoming Big Ornstein. And we're doing pretty good, actually. We've almost got him dead. As long as I don't die, which is still very possible because this is Ornstein, but they've gotten him. And for that, we give the joy of jumping. We get a humanity and a sunlight medal because we had a bro with us. And then let's see what we get. A Leo ring. Well, what does the Leo ring say? It's actually a really good ring. It's one of my favorite rings. That's the reason why I wanted to get them. And we had 3 out of the 4 rings. So let's go ahead and read this. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The Leo ring belonged to Ornstein, the Dragon Slayer. This ring strengthens counters with pierced weapons. His lug spear is said to have sliced a boulder in 2. So it really would not surprise me if that was true. But what does the Leo ring do? Well, the Leo ring actually is a very powerful ring if you plan on doing or having weapons that do a particular type of damage, aka thrusting damage. If you actually look, and we'll look at some weapons. This one has a regular attack and a thrust attack. So if I was to wear the ring, every time I do a thrust attack, it would actually increase its power. This one has a regular and a thrust. This one just has a regular attack. This has slash attack type. So you have slash, thrust, and regular, or I say, for the most part, like blunt. But let's see, where is... And then this one has strike damage. So you have 4 different kinds. And those weapons actually will get a boost. I can't remember how much of a boost, but they'll get a boost if you equip that ring. So it's a cool ring. Definitely advise it. Ooh, we can level up 3 times. So we're going to have some vitality, boys. That's what I'm talking about. We can actually have a little bit of health. All right. Now that we've rested at this bonfire, let's go ahead and see what's behind door number 1. What? Oh my.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. Come hither, child.
This right here is Guinevere. This is the daughter of Gwyn. And as you can see, and as it is said, she is the daughter of Gwyn, the goddess of fertility. And I'm pretty certain I don't have to point out the reason why. In fact, we could probably...
Oh, chosen undead.
Oh, well, I wasn't really wanting to talk, but...
Daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee. I bequeath the Lord vessel to thee.
By the power of the Lord vessel, you may now warp between bonfires.
And beseech thee, succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices. So
let's see what the need chance. That's not what I figured was going to be said. Chest ahead. That's as classy as it gets, boys. Also, you have the ultimate classic one, Tri-Tongue Butthole. That one's always a great one. But this is Guinevere. She is actually the daughter of Gwyn and the Queen of Sunlight, which is very interesting because it makes you wonder what her mother was the queen of, since, you know, and what her deific status was. And look how big she is. And I'm not even talking about her chest. I'm talking about her in general. This is a big girl. And you'll actually find out that when we actually meet Gwyn, he is nowhere near her size. Even her brother, Gwendolyn, is nowhere near her size. But it's quite interesting because we actually find out some more stuff about her later.
O chosen undead, thou hast journeyed far.
And she has a covenant as well. So we now have the Princess's Guard covenant, and we will join it so that we can get the ring for it. Ugh.
Hereafter I, Guinevere, shall serveth as thine guardian. If thou so needest, I shall devote all to thine safety. May thou be one with the sunlight forevermore. Since the day Father wanted.
Okay, so she hasn't.
Indeed,
she doesn't have anything else to say. But she.
Now thou shalt go. May thou be one.
Even she is now telling us that we are the chosen undead. She is calling us the chosen undead. And if I remember correctly, and let's look at a ring that we received, which is this one right here. Gwendolyn, all too aware of his repulsive, frail appearance, created the illusion of a sister Guinevere, who helps him guard over Anorlando. An unmasking of these deities would be tantamount to blasphemy. This is not actually Guinevere, despite what the name says. Despite what she says, she is not Guinevere. And come to find out, and I think we'll end up getting something that will tell us this later on, but we'll actually get something that will tell us that she actually fled with her husband, Flynn, who is the god of fire. Let's see, where is it at? Here it is. This ring is granted those who enter a covenant with Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and the Princess of Sunlight, though she called herself the Queen of Sunlight. So there is some inconsistencies there. That could be just something in translation, or that could be the fact that this particular god or illusion is trying to come off as queen. Now, I guess you could say due to the fact that Gwen is not here, she assumes the role as queen due to the fact that she is the eldest of her siblings besides the first son, who was completely banished. But as we can tell, this is not the case, or not as we can tell, but we can see that there are some inconsistencies with the stories that are being said. This slightly warm ring boosts the synergy of miracles, so it does make miracles a little bit stronger. The Princess of Sunlight left Anorlando along with many other deities and later became wife to the flame god Flynn. I said Flynn, but I meant Flynn. This is a huge indicator and is the proof that this is not the Guinevere. So that gives you an idea that there is a conspiracy going on. So we're going to sit here and I'm going to switch back into my Warrior Sunlight, so I can be that. And then we're going to actually be able to warp back. I'm sorry, I got a little distracted. I ended up getting a phone call. But we can now actually warp back to a bunch of these different bonfires. So I can actually warp back to Firelink Shrine. But if I do warp back, I won't be able to teleport, or be able to use that bonfire to teleport back. Which is not that big of a deal, you know, for the most part. It really doesn't matter if we can do that or not. But there is still a lot that we've got to do in this area. But we're going to want to go back. I'm just trying to make sure that there's nothing over here. Now, you can kill this illusion. And if you kill this illusion, the sunlight in the area will actually disappear and it'll turn dark. Showing that not just Guinevere was an illusion, but the sunlight itself was an illusion. There's a lot of things that we know that are... Oh, someone kindled this bonfire. They probably did that so they can be summoned to help people out in this area. But what we are going to do is... we will end up killing her. But we're not going to kill her right now. We're actually going to go back and place the Lord Vessel to where we're supposed to lay it back. And we're going to go take care of that here in just a minute. So let's head off to Firelink Shrine. And we'll be able to teleport back there later on. Now, I actually had to do a little bit of farming. I tried recording this before, and just some terrible things were going on. And we already see that there's some differences going on here. I know I just switched from one thing to another, but Crestfallen's not here, but Segmire is. So let's talk to him real quick.
Well, fancy meeting you here. You did much for me up above. I am grateful. You know, I was thinking the gate, the old crook. Was that your doing? Yes, I knew it. It seemed like an unlikely coincidence. Well, am I fortunate? This Knight of Katarina thanks you sincerely. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude.
And now we have emit force.
There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst. There you are. I'll be heading down below shortly. There's nothing worthwhile up above. No worries. Venturing is my life. I'm prepared for the worst.
Alright, so he ends up giving us a pretty cool little miracle, which will shoot out like a little burst of power and can actually knock down people. And a lot of people will use it whenever they're actually... I don't want to go this way. I don't know why I'm going this way. At least not yet. But a lot of people actually use it to be able to go up against, like, in their PvP. They'll use it to knock people off of ledges. So, there is that. And we should have... Big Hat Logan, bros!
Hello there. I was expecting you. As promised, I will share my sorceries. I'm afraid that you are unable to learn sorcery. The basic framework, you see, it cannot be taught. Oh, do not fret. Life isn't all about sorcery. You will find your own way. Don't frown with regret. Peer forward with your head high.
That is because our intelligence is too low, so we're a little too stupid.
Oh, hello again. I was waiting to tell you. Master Logan has returned, and he tells me that he has you to thank. Well, we are both in your debt now. Thank you, sincerely. He's just over there. Go along and have a chat.
So, he's fangirling, pretty much. And our Pyro Bro hasn't really said too much different, but let's go ahead and talk to Fran.
Heavens, you have done it. You have retrieved the Lord Vessel. After 1,000 years, it is you. It is really you. Forgive me. I really should calm down. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume that you are ready. Now, be still.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Alright, so before we even do that, you see that over there? Those right there are very reminiscent of the Lord Vessel. And what we're about to place here is going to be the new Lord Vessel, and before we even put it there, we're going to read it. Soul Vessel granted to the chosen undead. Lord Vessel bestowed upon the chosen undead, who is destined to succeed Lord Gwyn. The chosen undead is granted the art of warping between bonfires. To open the final door, place this vessel on the Firelink altar and fill it with powerful souls. So, it says that we are to be the successor of Gwyn. And I don't believe that. And you may be wondering why. Well, we've already noticed that there is something wrong with how Gwendolyn has started calling us the Chosen Undead. Frampt here is calling us the Chosen Undead. Even Guinevere is calling us the Chosen Undead, and she's not even there. We have all these people telling us that we are the Chosen Undead, and the only reason why we're considered this is because we fulfilled some of the things. But they are trying to make it seem like we're a lot more special than what we really are. And Frampt has been around for a long, long time. a very long time, has known Gwen for a very long time. And serpents are not supposed to be trusted. And that still stands true to this day. That he is actually just telling us things that we want to know, that we want to hear. That we're the chosen undead and we have a destiny. So let's go ahead and place the Lord Vessel. So now we can actually rest here and also warp along with it. Stand right here to offer souls up to Lord Vessel, but we cannot do it right now due to the fact that we don't have those special souls that it's talking about. And those special souls that it's talking about are the souls necessary to open this door. And those souls are the ones who had the Lord souls. So we already know who has the Lord souls. That's Grave Lord Nito, the Witches of Izalith. We also have 2 souls that were bequeathed. One was the Seath the Scaleless, the grandfather of all sorcery. And then the last one is actually given to the 4 kings, which is going to be an area that we're going to come across a little bit later. So we now know what our next objective is. But before we even do that, we're actually going to go take care of a few more things in Anor Londo before we start taking on the Lord Vessels or the Lord Souls and all that stuff. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. We completed the first major step of going up against some of the hardest bosses, and I'll let you guys know I actually died a lot prior to this recording, and I was going to try and put them in, but I ended up accidentally deleting all of the footage because I was cleaning out my hard drive that's on my PS4, and I was trying to clean it out, and I accidentally deleted the wrong video that had all of my deaths. I actually got very frustrated. I had to quit, jumped back on it today, and started playing through it again. And when I went to go put it in the project thing, in the project manager that you can do on here, I was also cleaning out some of the other videos, and I clicked the wrong video, and I deleted all of my gameplay of me just dying a lot. So what I'll probably end up doing, I'm probably going to have a second playthrough going on in the background at a little later time. And I'm going to show you guys just how hard it is to take on the guy, Ornstein and Smo. And really, I don't even have to show you. I decided to do the whole summoning thing because, one thing, I didn't even show any of that yet other than summoning NPCs. So I wanted to actually show us summoning some real life people. So that's the cool thing, having some of those people and those guys who were actually there to be able to help me out. I hope that you do find this video and give it a thumbs up because you were in it. But the other thing is because I really wanted to show how you can actually fight them having summons with you. And the next video I'm going to end up doing where I'm playing my other playthrough, I'm going to just show me going at it by myself. So you will get a bonus video of Ornstein and Smo. It'll be uploaded at a different time, not tonight or tomorrow. In fact, this is the only episode I can really do tonight. I've just had a lot of things going on today, so I can only upload one video for y'all, and I've already made this outro extremely long. So guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.